Please come in.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Aaron. What is your name?
My name is Phạm Bích Như Quỳnh.
And what can I call you?
You can call me Quỳnh.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Hanoi.
Can I see some identification, please?
Here we go.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Let's begin. Let's talk about where you live. Do you live in a house or in a flat?
I'm living in Hanoi in a studio apartment right now. Well, it's quite spacious compared to the last room that I lived in. Also, it has a small balcony, which overlooks a lovely lake. It's pretty nice.
What do you like about the area around where you live?
What I like about that area is that it is a suburb, quite close to the center, and it's absolutely lively. You know, I think it's also a handy place to live too because there are many grocery stores and a busy market. But at night, the place becomes really tranquil, and that's just what I need after a long, tiring day at work.
Are you planning to move to another area to live?
Well, recently I visited Ho Chi Minh City to see some of my relatives, and that's the most amazing city that I've ever been to, apart from Hanoi. So perhaps I would love to move there someday, you know, to change it up a little bit.
Now, let's talk about fashion. Do you care about fashion?
Well, of course, I am fashion conscious. I follow a lot of fashion accounts on Instagram, not to mention tons of fashion shops as well. I must say that I am always aware of what I'm putting on, you know. Sometimes it takes me like hours to decide what I'm going to wear.
What kind of clothes do you usually wear?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing really. If I go to work, I would wear something casual like shirts or jeans. If I hang out with my friends, putting on a dress wouldn't be a bad choice, right? And if I stay at home, I just wear something comfortable like t-shirts or shorts.
Where do you usually buy your clothes?
I used to go to trendy shops when I was a student, but now since I have to work and I have little time for shopping, I just go to a shopping center or department store and just get everything from there.
Have you ever bought clothes online?
Yes, of course. As I mentioned before, I'm all swamped with work right now, so browsing online to shop is very convenient and I can have all my clothes shipped directly to my house.
What is your favorite item of clothing?
Well, that's a tough question. I think it also depends on the weather. If the weather is kind of hot, it would be perfect if you put on a sundress with floral printed pattern on it. And if the weather gets a bit chilly, I would definitely go for a long wool coat, which is stylish yet functional.
Do people from your country think fashion is important?
Well, I think they are getting more and more fashion conscious than ever. I think this is because now they are more self-centered and they want to identify themselves distinctively from other people. So they kind of choose to express themselves through the way they dress. The more trendy and fashionable their clothes are, the more confident they will become, I suppose.
Let's talk about food. What's your favorite food?
Well, I would say that I'm not a picky eater and I can eat like the whole universe. But if I have to choose, I would definitely go for Vietnamese traditional cuisine because although it does not win any points for complexity, it is all about the combination of fresh ingredients, intense flavors, and an ease of cooking and preparation. So it wins my heart.
Are there any foods you dislike?
Well, of course, there's this one particular kind of food which I don't like, the one that stinks. I can eat things that are too smelly. For example, durian, shrimp paste, stinky tofu. I just cannot stand the smells of them.
What are some traditional foods in your country?
Obviously, there's a mixed variety of food in my country, but I guess the most popular one would probably be pho, since Vietnam is world famous for it. It's tasty, cheap, and available at all hours. In some places, it costs you like 20,000 dong for a steaming hot bowl of pho, and also you might find some other things like bún cha, bún bò Huế. They are all very delicious.
Do you have a healthy diet?
Well, actually I don't, but I try to eat clean and eat green every day because highly processed foods or low quality foods are linked to obesity and an increased risk of heart disease, and in some cases, cancer. So it's vital for me and for everyone to stay healthy by eating clean in order not to only manage your weight, but also help you build a stronger immune system and increase your energy levels.
All right, that is the end of part